Hello, hello. How is everyone? This is Pretty Young Tarot. I am finally back after a very long break. I actually moved unexpectedly, so it has been just crazy busy. But I'm excited to bring you guys this reading all about what blessings you can expect to have coming your way for the rest of 2019, aka December. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes just so I can make sure that everybody who wants to participate live is here. But I'm gonna go ahead and place some crystals also, just to help, because I know some people really like that. I personally, like, when I do pick card readings, I don't really care, but I know that a lot of people like it. So go ahead and, which one is going to be my last one? Feeling this for some reason. Okay. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. For you two watching, or one watching live, I'm going to give you a few minutes to make your selection, and then you're probably going to have to tell people how many piles there are, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I'm just going to give you a few minutes, or seconds really. I'm actually feeling kind of compelled to do a charm cast too, so I'm going to grab my charms. Okay. Oh, and I should definitely use these. I am going to use the Love Romance Angels. I'm just going to clear this deck really quick. I honestly forgot. As I said, I just got settled into this like new place, so my things are still a little bit scattered, but okay. So these are the charms I'm going to use, and hopefully you've made your decision, you two people. So yeah, for that new person, pile number 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started for group number 1, which is under the Spirit Quartz. I'm just gonna move these options over here. Okay. So if you chose the Spirit Quartz, I love this. Spirit Quartz is actually supposed to signify community, and it amplifies the vibration of all the crystals around it. So it's really good for like combining with healing stones. Plus it's just like beautiful. I've like never seen like this like many clusters on a, I mean, aside from like angel aura quartz, but this is still like, they're so different. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with the astrology dice and then pull a mermaid oracle card to get the overall theme. So I'm gonna see overall theme of by the sun. So definitely could be experiencing heightened vitality at this time. And I just got an Amber Alert. Hopefully that didn't stop things. Okay, so let's see, overall theme for blessings coming in for 2019. Okay, dance. So yeah, as I said, energy, something that has to do with like moving around. You could be actually you know, picking up some sort of like dance or physical exercise, but it's definitely going to give you a greater sense of like self-confidence, as well as you know, it raises your vibration when we get active. So we have, for our first card, is the Present. This actually totally looks like Leo. So you may be a Leo, you may know a Leo, could be something related to a Leo. You may have met this person in the fall, but it says, I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. So you may be the type of person who is very like either past or future oriented. So you may actually struggle to stay in the current moment um, and like appreciate everything that's around because you may be thinking too much. So I'm seeing that you're going to be learning how to be more present and more like in the moment. Um, okay, and we have I honestly don't know how to say this. I think it's Chimera, but this says imagination clouds your judgment. So you may have been experiencing, as I said, like thinking about the past, like nostalgia, something either, you know, stuck in the future or stuck in the past. And this is going to be leaving your life in 2019 in December. Especially if this was something that had to do with a Leo in the fall or just something that happened in the fall, you're definitely like shedding those old facets of yourself and, you know, kind of like taking on that Leo quality and being like, you know, the star of your own show, basically, and just letting go of all that has been like painful and weighing you down for a while. So this is an actual like blessing deck. So we have a blessing on a friendship. So you may actually be having the blessing of a new friend coming in. Also, I'm not sure if you like horses or live on a farm. Maybe this person might or has in the past. But there is also like, as you can tell, she's wearing like this this is seen, cannot remember the name of this for the life of me right now, but the thing she's wearing on her head actually symbolizes victory, and it's in Six of Wands card in the traditional tarot. So you may be like, this sounds kind of weird, but like winning someone over. Maybe you've been like, or maybe it's just a win being able to find a friend that is, you know, compatible with you. Maybe that's something that you struggle with. Okay, so we have scared to fly, which is the right moment, sensing out right timing. So it's interesting that this comes up with the present because this kind of speaks more about the future, but I think that you're actually learning how to trust your intuition in the moment instead of worrying about when is the right moment for something to occur. You are, you know, really tuning into your like solar plexus chakra, which like in human design is actually considered your emotional center. So you are becoming more in tune with like your like emotions, but also your intuition, like sensing everything that's around you in the present instead of, and this is because you are like letting go of the past and thinking about the future, you know. So much fire element here. So I'm kind of curious if you guys are like fire signs. With dance here especially, I mean, that's like very active. It also says take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. So yeah, there's a lot of like rapid movement here. Maybe things have been somewhat chaotic recently and maybe you lost a friend, but you are going to be gaining a friend here in the end of 2019. Okay, so we have relationship change, and this is the number 11. So this is actually something that you've manifested into your life. So this manifestation could be a relationship with a friend, or you could be changing the relationship with a friend to something more, if that is something that resonates with you. Yeah, and you may actually have been like afraid to like put yourself out there to this person with the scared to fly card. But all the Leo energy here is really telling you to like, you know, stand in your power and be like your own person. Like you have so many unique qualities that make you special that like people are attracted to. Like you are like, I mean, the solar plexus chakra is like your confidence center. So you just need to like hone in to that energy and just totally like unapologetically be yourself. And this person's really going to be receptive to that. So for our tarot cards, we have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, and Judgment. So another thing that you are going to be blessed with in the end of 2019 is something that you've been manifesting is going to really be coming to fruition. And this may actually be something that you've been trying to make a decision on here with the imagination clouds your judgment. And this may have been something that you know, someone may have lied to you in the past. I haven't had nails for so long and I'm like trying to pick up this card. It's so depressing. So someone may have like lied, cheated, stolen, you know, kind of just like screwed you over in the past. And you've really been like trying to come to a consensus about how you really feel about this with the Judgment card. Someone also may have judged you unfairly, and you are having a hard time, or have had in the past, so like in the end of 2019, have had a hard time kind of making a judgment call on this person. Maybe you have a history with this person, maybe this person is a friend, maybe you're afraid to you know, totally leave them and take them out of their life, take them out of, not their life, please don't kill them, take them out of your life. But I'm seeing here with the relationship change, regardless of whether or not you totally like eliminate them, there is going to be a manifested change in your relationship that is going to be for the better. I mean, there's no saying whether or not they're going to feel like it's for the better, but you definitely like are going to see things for what they are. And I think that you're just, with the Dance card, you're going to be trying to go with the flow, you know, just, you want to live in the present. You don't want to focus on the past. You just want to let it all go. And with the Judgment card, I think that you're finally going to lay to rest the pain that you felt from whatever this Seven of Swords moment was. Because as you can see here, like this cat is like oriented or like facing the past, you know, and you just need to like drop all these swords. And I know that you've been trying. I can see that you've been trying. These are, both of these cards here are, you know, a woman in heavy contemplation. But it is interesting because they both seem to take place in the fall. So as I said before, this could have happened during the fall, but also, you know, during autumn, the leaves, as we all know, they change and then they, you know, they die and they fall, and that's the cycle of life. And I just see you like shedding like your, you know, dead leaves, you know, it's just dead weight at this point, and you're really ready to, you know, just dance with life instead of feeling like life is taking over you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, because the Magician has all the elements here, and you also have all the elements in your power to manifest this relationship change, or even a better friendship or a better relationship. You're much stronger than you think. So I'm gonna pull one of these Romance Angels cards for you guys, and then we're gonna pull some charms just to get some extra. Wow, that one wanted to pop out and it was for yourself, so extra details. So what do we have? What blessings are coming for pile number 1 in 2019, the end of 2019? Chemistry flipped, but it didn't pop out, so wow, okay. So we have very soon and true love. Okay, so if this was a relationship that you have had in the past, that you have been hurt and you are making a judgment call about that now, if you're wondering whether or not you should release that person, yes, because you are going to be having a soulmate coming in very soon. And this person is going to be the one. Obviously, this says this is the romance of a lifetime. And then clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So as I said, like, a relationship change is coming, and this honestly could also indicate that you are about to meet the person who's going to be your true love. And this is because you have gone through this period of reflection and contemplation and release as well, because Judgment can also be about release, especially with the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords can literally mean leaving. And you are no longer like like having your head in the clouds. Like, you see everything for what it is. And I think that's also why the universe is going to be blessing you with a true love connection, because you are able to see not only your worth, but also the value in other people. And that is how your vibrations are going to match. So let's take a look at some charms here. Okay, quite a few letters. We have a G, a V, an A, an E. So it's like gave. You may have given your heart to someone who was not the best, and you're finally releasing their energy. We also have game. So someone might have been playing games and you're finally letting go of playing games. Also, we have like the name like May. Yeah, anyway, you guys can take a look at those. So we have the spider charm here, which spiders may actually be of some significance to you. I actually tend to see them when I know something is fated, like something has occurred that was meant to happen, because as we know, spiders are web weavers, and it's kind of the same as like manifestation, because we are webbing like weaving the web of our life. So I definitely see that whatever you've gone through this year, although it may be messy, obviously, like webs, you can get tangled up in a web. It definitely served your highest purpose, even if you can't see that yet. And that's also why we have the bird here, because birds signify like a bird's eye view. So you're going to be learning how to see things from a higher perspective. This like the end of the year, and this could be totally in relation to like, you know, the entire year. And you also have 2 angel wings, and honestly these never come out because they're so tiny. Okay, I'm just gonna show you in the thing because your girl's nails is ruining her life right now. Okay, so yeah, we have like these ones, and then there's a teeny tiny like rose gold one. Like I'm telling you, like I'm not even sure how I picked this up, but just know that you are protected by the angels right now. You may also, this is random, but like you could be seeing a movie of like significance or something related to a movie this year or the end of this year, or you could be involved in making a movie, something like that. But I also see this as like, you know, as I said, we are the weavers of our own life, and you are really creating your own movie, you know, and you're finally going to take control with that magician card here and that spider. And then we also have an L. I totally didn't see that before. And then we have an elephant, which is one of the only animals that makes memories or remembers things. So as I said, I feel like you're really making peace with your past, because elephants are also very peaceful animals, you know, like gentle giants. And I think that you're finally, you know, maybe letting like go of those old memories. And I mean, obviously, like elephants are also very valuable. I mean, it's terrible the things that happen to them in our society, you know, like animal poachers and all of that. But they have so much value, and I think that you're also with that Leo energy and the elephant and all of this solar plexus chakra energy, you're finally realizing your value, and you're learning to like dance with the universe in co-creating. And we also have the tower, so you may actually be traveling somewhere. Also, I mean, since this is a tower, if something comes in like that seems to be, you know, 7 of Swords-ish and judgment, like you have to make a quick judgment call and let someone go, just know that for like, it's all going to be worth it when this true love comes in very soon. Like you have to shed these old things in order for the new to come in. And obviously these are things that like the universe is trying to put together for you. So just basically like don't resist the change, but also, the clock tower can signify like waiting. It can also signify traveling. So you may be considering or taking a trip sometime, you know, for the holidays, which would be super exciting. That'll be a lot of fun for you guys. And you guys deserve it. It seems like you guys have really worked on yourselves a lot this year, and you have manifested all of this like abundance that's coming your way, especially if a new friend comes in. And I think that's also going to be, it's like, maybe if you've had past people and you never really felt like your lovers were your friends, this is definitely going to be like someone who comes in who is your lover and a friend. And that's going to be like the ultimate blessing, because you want to be able to trust them with everything. And you want them to like support you. And also Leo's the sign that rules the 5th house, which rules children. So if maybe you want kids that can be like, they might be super good with children. I mean, hey, there's a cherub there in the background. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. Thank you so much, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed bringing it to you. And let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. I'm going to re-roll this dice. I'm going to move this crystal because you guys would have chosen the blue aura quartz. Please ignore this burn. It has been like healing for so long. I absolutely love this aura quartz. It's like very calming. So let's see what we have for signs. Scorpio. Okay, very fitting. You may be a water sign. A water sign may be in relation to you or around you. So let's see. This could be a very emotional time for you also, or something could have happened during Scorpio season. But let's go ahead and take a look. What is the overall theme for group number 2? Blessings coming in 2019. Okay, guidance. Okay, so you may be a guide, or you could be receiving guidance from people right now. And it says, find safety in your beacon's light. This person or this guidance could also be coming from a Scorpio. So just be aware of that, you know, or you could be a beacon of light to a Scorpio. Okay, so let's see. We have third eye chakra. So I think that this definitely is going to be you giving guidance, but you're also receiving guidance from your angels and guides through your third eye chakra. And this says, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. So definitely going to be having the blessing of new wisdom or learning something new. Scorpio also rules like the occult and like the hidden energy in the world. So this could be in regards to that. Sorry, I'm just going to like move you guys over. And then for blessings, we have a blessing to lift sadness. That's awesome. So you guys could have been experiencing some really intense, you know, deep emotions this year. This could have been a very like transformative year. We have the moth. This is a lot of Scorpio energy. So maybe some heavy lessons have been learned, and maybe you've just felt like really like cloaked, you know. She's having, oh, hi Ashley. I love you, Scorpio. So here is like, you know, you see she's wearing a cloak, but she's also very, her hair is like red. So that's a very like fiery, like passionate color. So I think that you guys you may have learned a lot, but you also have like gained a lot of strength and wisdom, obviously. Okay, so we have a blessing of the earth. Awesome. Blessing of the earth actually tends to be, you know, I see this as like an Ace of Pentacles, but there's also faces in the trees. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. There's a super bad glare because gloss, but these are you may have been breaking ancestral karma this year. That could have been something, you know, this has to do with roots. This has to do with your ancestry, and I'm seeing that you're like breaking free and healing. You're really healing, but also a blessing of the earth as the Ace of Pentacles would be, you know, potentially like a financial gain. And this financial gain could be due to like some guidance that you've given someone in the past, but also you may be seeking guidance from someone about a career, and something is about to take off at the end of this year that is going to not only like relieve sadness, but also bring you a blessing in like your physical world, not just your emotional world. So we have Stardust. So premonition, galactic communications, beginnings and endings. So, I mean, obviously we see that there will be an ending of sadness, but there also will be a new beginning, which also definitely correlates with the Ace of Pentacles or a blessing of the earth. And this is also number 1. So new beginnings, there are new beginnings everywhere. And let's see what else. I just really feel like you guys are getting like psychic upgrades or really focusing on like your spirituality right now. Like this is a very, and maybe this is something that you've been doing like in secret. Scorpio is the sign of secret and like, as I said, hidden energy. And with her being so cloaked, it's almost like you're about to reveal like the true essence of who you are. And this is going to be super healing for you. As you can see, like she's wearing a lot of green, but she's also like very like free and like flowing, like her energy. And this is actually something that you were destined to do with the like the ancestors here in the back. This is something that was part of your path, and like they're also like dancing with you, and they're the ones giving you guidance and just being with you every step of the way. The black cat. You may actually get a cat in the end of 2019, but it says your luck will soon change. And I really feel that this is probably in relations to finances, because a blessing of the earth. I'm really just feeling like money for that, but it also your luck will soon change if you've been experiencing some like external forces that have been working against you, that have brought you a lot of sadness and kind of put you in a dark place. There is going to be relief for that. And then we have abundance. I said yay. So your luck will soon change and you're going to be gaining abundance here shortly. It's the number 88 and I love the 8s, so that'll be great. Oh yep, and we have Knave of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely gonna be putting your efforts into something new, or continuing to put efforts into something that you're hoping will bring in a lot of abundance in the long run. And this is like definitely the right direction. And there definitely, as I see now with the blessing to lift sadness, there was sadness this year. We have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords speaks of, betrayal, but it is also like the end of a cycle. It's the end of pain. It's the end of suffering. Like it's the worst it can get, and it can only get better from here. So rest easy knowing that the worst is over and only like good things are coming your way. And then we have the 7 of Cups. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of options. You're going to have a lot of options. This could be in regards to your finances and like a career opportunity. But this also, I think that you guys may be giving guidance to a young earth sign, or a young earth sign may surprisingly give you guidance. Because the Knight of Pentacles is just like, I feel like this isn't you. I feel like someone is going to be giving you, some words of advice, and this actually could be surprising. This could be an actual child. I mean, kids say the darndest things. And I really feel like this is gonna be, you're gonna be shocked, but at the same time, it's gonna like really resonate you. Like there's a wise young person around you. And then we also have the King of Pentacles here. So you're definitely going to be taking charge of your financial situation. You also could have experienced like a 10 of Swords moment with a King of Pentacles this year. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone may have like stabbed you in the back, or, just you could have found out some things, since I said Scorpio secrets. You could have found out some things that were very, unbecoming of their character, and now like you may have had to let them go. You may have been confused about them, but I see that you're putting your efforts into something that is going to be a lot more valuable, and you're going to be actually embodying this King of Pentacles energy. And as I said, like your ancestors are right behind you, like supporting you every step of the way. But also here, like I'm seeing a star, and it's kind of like reminding me of like the North Star, so just keep following this guidance. Like you are a lot more intuitive than I think that you realize. Your higher self is always speaking to you. I'm also getting like pay attention to your dreams, because galactic communication is really giving me like dream vibes, and there's so much water energy here that like, and that's like Pisces, plus the 7 of Cups is ruled by Pisces, which is dreams. But I definitely see you guys being victorious in moving forward into a more abundant time, because you guys are literally going to feel like you're hitting like a lucky streak, and you're finally going to be able to like reveal like all of the transformation and like inner work, spiritual work that you've done this year. And by you being true and like authentic to you and standing in your power, that's what's going to bring in all of these blessings, because you are also going to be a guide to other people. You are going to like your light, and being who you are is going to shed light into other people's lives and help them be who they are, you know, unapologetically, which is a very Scorpio trait. Believe me, I know. I live with one. So let's go ahead and pull you guys a love card. Oh, okay, well that fell out. I'll just take this one. Chemistry. Okay, so there's a magnetic attraction here, and hello to Scorpio energy, super magnetic people. Let's see, for group number 2, so you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then I'm going to pull one more. Blessings coming for group 2 in December. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Okay. So this is work in your partnership. So this could be related to work or love, and you know, it doesn't really matter, but your guides are really urging you to give someone a chance. There may be someone who, you know, could be this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that maybe you like can't stop dreaming about this person, and you feel like there is such a strong chemistry, and they're telling you to keep an open mind and to give your relationship a chance, because maybe, you know, if you just met this person and they just don't seem like physically your type, you may be surprised that later down the line they actually have all the qualities that you need, and will accept you for who you are. That's also what I'm hearing. And I think this person has a lot of people who are attracted to them, but they are like very magnetically attracted to you. And this also, you know, if someone has come back from the past, also I'm getting, they're saying, you know, obviously like take things slow with the Knight of Pentacles, because things aren't totally clear right now with the Seven of Cups. But to keep an open mind and, you know, maybe go on like a date or something. Like the holidays is such a magical time anyway, and I'm really just like feeling like heavy water. So I feel like you may actually find that this may actually just, you know, end up being this like lucky strike. That also reminds me of bowling alley, because there was a bowling alley called Lucky Strike. So maybe bowling. Maybe you guys will go bowling. But also, yeah, just definitely try to be less judgmental. I'm also feeling, because I feel like there are some things that are hidden from you also. Not saying that something like bad is hidden from you. As I said, the Ten of Swords is here, so the worst has already happened. But I think that, you know, with the Seven of Cups here, just enjoy having options. Enjoy like that freedom. You know, it's not every day that you get those types of options, but this can also be in regards to, as I said, like a partnership in work. So, you know, don't, you know, kind of, I'm getting like play hard to get, but keep an open mind, you know, don't close yourself off to anything right now, because something of great value is coming in. Also, this is weird. If one of you guys has like a crush on your like guidance counselor or like therapist, I'm not gonna go there, but just saying that came through. All right, so I'm gonna pull your charms. Okay, yeah, heavy intuition. The first one, this is the big moon, so this one always really signifies to me that there is like a strong intuitive, maybe even like a strong moon placement. Like if you have moon in the 4th house, that would be like in its domain, or moon in Cancer. We also had the dice roll out on the number 2. So number 2 is all about partnerships. So definitely there is a heavy influence of a partnership or of some sort, you know, that is of great importance for the rest of 2019. You know, I was gonna say like the rest of the days, but you know, math is not my strong suit. That's why I read cards online. And then we have the angel charms. So this is like my guardian angel charm. So know that you are protected. And Mars is in Scorpio, I believe, and that can be actually a very let's just say, you know, chaotic, but also like disruptive and you know, think about a tornado, like sort of that, you know, you're protected emotionally and physically at this time, and you have a very strong guardian angel. And I'm actually sensing this is like someone who's passed in your life, not like Archangel Michael, and like obviously like we all have those, but I'm really sensing that this is a person who actually has lived. The name Margie just came through. I don't know if someone knows a Margie who's passed. Oh wow, we have the baby carriage. So something related to a child could be really important. That could be, as I said, this knave, you could be getting guidance from a kid, but you also maybe be deciding that you want a child. And maybe that's why you need to keep an open mind. Maybe this is something that, you know, you hadn't really considered, but, and I'm seeing like give your relationship a chance is like, I think that you guys could be actually really good parents. We have Dreamcatcher here, and the Dreamcatcher symbolizes, you know, dreams. As I said, I'd mentioned dreams earlier, but also, you know, just really honing in like what you want to manifest. It would really help to make like affirmations, and also like take a dream journal also, because they are trying to like, this guide is trying to communicate with you in your dreams. They may actually be coming to you in your dreams, especially if this is someone who you have been with, or you know is like a family member who's passed. You're also going to be coming into your power here with this crown this month. And oh yeah, there's someone who's also really loyal to you. So this could have been a friend also. This guardian angel could have been a friend, because we have the dog here, and this is a poodle. So this is someone who would be very like sophisticated, maybe even kind of posh. But yeah, just there's such a heavy influence of like watching your dreams, or you know. Interesting. We have the arch. So there is definitely like new beginnings, new openings. Wow, it's like not focusing very well, but there is a new opportunity that's coming through. And as I said, with that Knight of Pentacles, and you guys are having a lot of options with the Seven of Cups, and that's why I'm just like hearing like take things slow and really, you know, use your discernment and don't make a hasty decision. That's why we have so much earth and water here. This is very sensing energy. Like you need to be sure before you make these decisions, because there are going to be so many options and so many like adjacent possibilities. And I'm also seeing that you guys are like natural born leaders. We have the wolf, which, you know, I always see this as like lone wolf. So you may, as I said, with this card, have been kind of alone this year. And I'm not saying that this is necessarily something that you have a problem with. I think that, you know, potentially if you've been struggling with depression or guidance, that's not what I meant, depression or sadness, you may have actually gotten like a counselor or something that has actually helped, or you may be getting a counselor in December. But I'm just seeing that, you know, you're not going to have to be howling at the moon alone anymore, you know, like wolves do. They also run in packs. I mean, they can be alone, but they can also run in packs. So I feel like you're finding your pack, or like hitting your stride. That's what I mean with like this, your luck will soon change card. There's a lot of abundance that is going to be coming in, I am sensing, in like 2019, because you guys have gone through, I think this has been kind of a rough year, but this was something that was supposed to progress you on your path and break some ancestral karma. So you guys are going to be receiving gifts of abundance to, you know, pay the karma, like your good karma. And yeah, just, you know, really pay attention to your dreams, and just like what you're seeing in your third eye, because the angels are, and like your spirit guides and ancestors are all trying to communicate with you. And I'm hearing one of the guides, like there could be like an anniversary of death in December. And that could be who this guardian angel is. That message just came through for someone. But thank you so much, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm really excited for you guys. You guys are definitely like my psychic pile, so, or my intuitive pile. and you guys are definitely getting a lot of downloads, and I know it feels overwhelming, but I promise you it's all going to be worth it when, you know, you're living your best life and all of your karma is dealt with, right? All right, I mean, there's always things to learn, but the worst is over for you. Okay, so moving on to group number 3. If you chose the malachite, which is an abundance stone, so this is exciting. Maybe some new money opportunities are going to come in for you. I'm going to roll your dice. Let's see what we have in terms of signs. Cancer. So this could be related to your family. You could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, but Cancer is also like the sign of acceptance. So I'm pretty excited to see, I'm a Cancer. I'm pretty excited to see what's coming in. Okay, so we have your own path. So a blessing that's coming in for 2019, I think is going to be clarity in where you want to go. So it says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. So you may have been feeling kind of weak. There's also dream catchers here in the sides of this archway. So you may have been kind of drained because dream catchers are giving me Pisces vibes. Like Neptunian confusion can lead to being a drain on you. And I'm seeing that this is actually going to be lifted. And you're going to be like really setting sight on like your own path and taking the steps to get there. Okay, so we have a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So you're definitely protected by your angels and guides, but I think you're also protected by your higher self here with this like crescent moon. This woman looks very like resourceful. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like she's got like a potion there. You know, the crows are helping her out. So you may be seeing a lot of crows or birds. Birds could be maybe your like spirit guides or totem animals. But let's see, I'm seeing something. You could be of like Celtic, or you may resonate with like Celtic, I don't know, witchcraft, or just you could be Irish or Scottish. But this woman is a very strong, and that may have been something that you have struggled with this year. I'm feeling very like gentle with you guys. I think that you guys have really been tested and kind of felt like a lot of life has happened to you guys this year, and maybe you've been in a dark place. Because it looks like this, I'm getting the feeling that this woman is just very like surprised by this light that's coming in this card. And I feel like a lot of things are about to shift and change, and it's all because like I feel like you're honestly, I'm hearing fuck it. I feel like you guys, as I said, things have happened to you this year, and it's just been like a very confusing time, but you finally are gaining clarity and like the courage and strength to like stand up for yourself and like push forward. So we have a blessing on a home. So maybe you are moving. Maybe you lost a house this year. Cancer, as I said, is the sign of, it's the rules of 4th house. So the 4th house is all about your home and family. So there may have been a lot of disruption within the home, or you may have actually lost your home, but there's going to be a blessing of either a new home or blessings within the home. And this can also be related to like your roots. So you could be dealing with like childhood trauma, healing that, and really like, I'm also hearing nesting. So some of you guys are actually moving like in December, and you guys are going to be nesting. And I'm just getting like, there's going to be a feeling of purity and cleanse with this like white dove here. Also signifies love, but you're going to be feeling, I'm getting Virgo vibes, strong Virgo vibes also. You're taking a step into a much healthier time, and that's awesome. That's great. And then we have far, far away. These are all related to being like moving. So you could be moving literally far, far away, but this also just gives me like feelings of moving. And this may have been something you've considered for a long time. There may be even like a feeling of like apathy about moving, but you know that it's for your own good. Um, because with the courage and strength, like maybe this is you're like trying to detach from your family, and there may be some toxic family members that have been really affecting your health, and by you getting away from that environment is going to make you a lot more creative, because this actually says creative daydreaming. um, so by you clearing your vibration and shielding yourself from these toxic people, you are actually like heightening your own vitality and heightening your own manifestation power. Then we have the Green Man, which is the forces of nature favor you. So yeah, very strong nature vibes. You may be moving to the woods or like being like communing with nature. There's just a very strong, woodsy vibe. Literally, there's woods here, and then this has trees in the background, and then this is obviously, it's the Green Man. So and these toxic people may actually be jealous, I'm hearing, with all this green too. So jealousy could have been a real big issue in your past, and you're finally like letting go of, like, as I said, fuck it. You like really don't care about what these people think. So you could actually be letting go of a friend, but you're gaining so much more. You're gaining health and vitality and potentially a new home. And then we have self-discipline. So you may also be, this could be like a new routine, like a workout routine, a regimen, or something that has to do with your health, actually. Maybe eating more natural, like fruits and vegetables. You're going to be having like a blessing of like feeling better. There's such a strong feeling of actually feeling good and like, what is that? High vibrational. Then we have music. So maybe your ears may be blessed with some great music this end of the year. I know like XXX's album just released, that blessed my ears and hurt my heart at the same time, but there is something that is like related to music. You may actually be receiving like a musical instrument or like lessons for musical instrument if that's something that you've been interested in, like playing guitar. I'm feeling guitar over everything. Normally I would say piano because I play piano, but there's something related to music. You may actually make some headway because with self-discipline, it's very hard to learn instruments. You may be actually, sitting down, or maybe you have been focusing really hard on this musical talent, and it's actually going to pay off this month. Okay, so then we have for tarot, we have the Two of Wands, the Justice card, the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So there's definitely some karmic rebalancing going on. And this could be in regards to a work situation with this Three of Pentacles. So the Nine of Wands is actually, it's the Wounded Warrior card. So there may have been just times this year where you have had to like really stand your ground, and you have felt like other people have just been super draining, especially with the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups to me always, it's a feeling of apathy. As I said before, there's some feeling of apathy going on here, but I also see it as like being drained by other people. Like there's a reason why you don't want to accept these cups, and I think it's because you know that it's not what's best for you. And the Two of Wands is like, this frog is intently thinking about the future and what he's going to do, and the world that he wants to live in. And I think you're cutting things out. You're cutting things out that don't serve you, and I think that that's people, food, maybe even music, and this is something that maybe you have like vacillated on, and people have judged you for it, but it's whatever you like think makes you feel good. Cancer also rules the stomach and breasts, so this could literally have something to do with cutting out like dairy or something that is upsetting. There is something upsetting here that you've been dealing with, and I think that a lot of people are giving you, or have been giving you, like unsolicited advice, and you're kind of just over it, and you're ready to like stand your ground and just be like, you know what, I'm taking some time off, maybe taking time off of social media, because there is so much nature here. Maybe you're just trying to like go be like on a retreat for the end of 2019. I mean, I know that for some people the holidays are very stressful, so that definitely could be the case here for you guys. If you feel like your family is really draining, you could honestly just be having a great holiday season because you aren't going to be with them. Or be around these like toxic people, or even if you have to do the family thing, or you know, be around toxic people, at least like, you know, whatever you're putting into your body is good for you, and you are feeling better. You're really dedicating more time to yourself with this self-discipline card in your own path, so you are not letting peer pressure like affect you anymore, which is really great. And I totally forgot to pull you guys one of these mermaid cards, which is supposed to be like an overall overarching theme, but let's pull it now. There may be a blessing of a new job too, or new job opportunity, or a court case going in your favor. With that justice card. Okay, thank you. Turbulence. But it came out reversed, so I feel like you're finally getting out of a turbulent time, because it says the mind is murky and rough waters. So as I said, I think that this year, you know, you've been having a lot of people trying to like impose their own opinions on you, and that's made your mind like murky, or you've been having a lot of like anxiety potentially, and also just like racing thoughts, and not really knowing like, or maybe you know where you stand, but you feel like you can't be true to you because you think other people are going to judge you. You're letting that go. You know, you're just like saying like whatever. Because this turbulence is just it. You realize that you are, you know, in control of your own destiny, and you are on your own path, and you're protected regardless. So you might as well like do what you want to do, be who you are, and that's going to free up a lot of this like inner emotional turbulence that you have been feeling, which is, as I said, this is really great. You guys are really standing in your own power and taking what do you call it, steps to improve your vibration, which is going to make for a pretty kick-ass 2020. So let's pull your love cards. All right. Well, that was fast. Reconciliation. Okay, so someone from your past is returning to your life. So for some of you guys, there may be a reconciliation between maybe an ex or like an ex-friend. And this is someone from your past life, and then we have honeymoon. So, I mean, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like a lot of exes come around. Sorry, my phone is dying. A lot of exes come around during the holiday season, but there is something... You may actually see this person at a concert or something having to do with music, or maybe this person is a musician, but you have a past life connection with this person, and maybe like people have been telling you like not to be with this person, blah blah blah, and you are going to say that you don't care what other people think, and you're going to give this person a chance. And I do see you guys having, you know, maybe some like romance, or definitely romance. Yes, you're gonna have a good holiday season, okay? Like there's going to be definitely a soulmate connection here that's coming in, like either from the past or from a past life, towards the end of 2018. Okay, so 2018, 2019, they may be from 2018, because I don't know why I said 2018. Okay, so let's pull your charm. Wow, only 3? I'm gonna pull more. This person may be a movie buff. Oh, you got the heart charm. So yeah, you definitely love this person, or there's going to be a strong love between you and this person who's coming in. They're going to be really loyal. We have the, this is almost a bulldog though. So this may be like someone who is like soft, like on the inside, but has a really hard exterior. Their name may start with a D, or your name may start with a D, or some like my mind just went to a bad place. Something about the letter D could be important. And then we also have the fox here. So definitely a strong attraction. Maybe someone who's like really good with their words. Generally, like, you know, foxes are like sly. I think this person might be smooth, but you also could, you know, kind of be like stealthy in the end of like 2019, as I said, with like being on your own path. You may just kind of be secretive and like doing your own thing, which is honestly great. Like, do you, boo-boo. And then we have the bird. So this is all about bird point of view. So you're definitely seeing things from a higher perspective and seeing things for what they are. You're also observing. I think that you are going to be in a very observing energy rather than you know, kind of being very social. I don't think that you want to be very social. I'm getting kind of hermit vibes. As I said, there was a lot of Virgo energy here. And also fruit. We got the pineapple. So I do think that you are going to be switching up your diet, maybe trying to avoid unhealthy foods. But the pineapple always brings me like happiness because it's like one of the only colored charms I have. So, and I heard somewhere that someone said it was like friendship. So this reconciliation could be with a friend that is coming back around, or maybe like you have a friend that's coming from out of town. That's definitely possible. You're going to have a lot of fun with them. And that's a past life connection. So this could be either friendship love or romantic love. But either way, this person is really, really loyal, and not a lot of people get to know them like you know them. And they could be into movies, or sometimes I see this as like a spool and thread, so maybe sewing or fashion design, something like that. But yeah, definitely happiness. You guys are going to have a really positive, like doing your own thing, being happy, and like marching to the beat of your own drum for the end of 2019. So yeah, I feel called to pull like one more. An X. Oh, so this could also be an X. For some of you, an X is going to try to come back. I'm also hearing like X marks a spot. So maybe some treasure is going to come in, or maybe someone likes pirates. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of weird messages on this one. Also seeing like an hourglass. Interesting. Okay. Or their name could literally start with an X. Maybe I'm thinking too deeply about this. But anyway, thank you, group number 3. I hope that this resonated with you. I am looking forward to hearing. Hopefully you guys will come back in 2020 and tell me what happens in December. And you guys, what is life? The struggle. Okay. But thank you guys. I'm also available for personal readings if you so choose or would like. All the information is down in the description box down below. But now I'm moving on to group number 4. So if you chose this crystal, which I think is just black obsidian, this is your pile. I'm going to go ahead and roll your dice. Sag. So maybe some Sagittarius energy around you. Maybe a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or someone around you is Sagittarius. Or this could be a time where you're focusing on, you know, 9th house matters. So things that are like philosophy, long distance travel, those sorts of things. Archer also, so having like hitting your mark or manifestations coming to fruition. So let's see. Blessings, end of 2019, pile number 4, it's overall theme. Direction. Okay, so you may be getting some direction. Maybe that's something you've been looking for a while. So it says, trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Okay, interesting. Let's see what this is about. I'm actually being called to take your tarot cards first. So we have the Hangman, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. Wow, a lot of water energy. A lot of these have been watery. So I think that you're actually learning and kind of taking, this is a very spiritual path feeling going on right here, especially with the Hangman. The Hangman has a book, and you've been focusing on, I think, your spiritual studies. And there is an emphasis on travel here. As I said, also with the Sagittarius, that is a long distance travel, and with the Chariot, that can rule like cars. So you may be taking a trip or traveling long distance to go see maybe a female, or, you know, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because all three of those are here. But I think also with the direction in the High Priestess card and the Hangman is you are finding your direction. This could be in life, because the Chariot I always see as like a life purpose card. So that's interesting. You guys may be figuring out what, you know, you want to do with your life. Like, that's honestly amazing. And the letters B and J may be of significance to you. There's definitely, your eyes are opening up to something. You're finally seeing something. Maybe you've missed for a while. Or maybe that could honestly also be a person, the Sag. But we have adventure. And this is number 55, which is a 10, which is completion. So definitely something is coming to like a culmination period. And I think that you're changing directions for the better, though. And the Chariot is also a card of success. So whatever direction you're changing in, like going towards, it's going to be really beneficial for you. And we have a new relationship blossoms. So there's definitely someone around you who is trying to get your attention. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they may be at a distance from you. The Cancer card, you know, as I said, has to do with travel. So let's see. And then we have Acorn's invitation. So touch, exchange, connection. Okay, so this is definitely the blessing that's coming in for you guys in the end of 2019, like December, is potentially a long distance trip, but also a connection of some sort. A new person is going to be coming into your life. And this is a new person, or else, I mean, for you guys who are in relationships, like this could be like a new friend, a new, I'm just really, normally, like I would say for people in relationships, this could be like a new, like, spark in your relationship, which I guess is possible if you guys are moving to like a new place. But I think that this also could be like a new relationship with yourself and with your spirituality, with your higher self, or with someone who is of a High Priestess. Maybe you're getting a mentor or someone of that, like, I don't even know, position coming into your life. And then we have Beauty and the Beast. So we have unconditional love. So definitely strong soulmate vibes, very strong. This is going to be a healing connection. I mean, we have the water signs here, so deep healing that you have been like craving. And I think that with the Hangman, this may have been something that you maybe even, I'm getting the feeling like thought that you couldn't have. And maybe that it was a distance thing, but I think that you could be meeting someone for the first time, but you've been in contact with them, and you've been observing them for a while with the High Priestess. But this is going to be an adventure. Looks really exciting. You guys are going to have a fun like December. And then we have a blessing for peace of mind. For some reason, I think some of you guys may think that you guys are being catfished, but you're not. So there's going to be a blessing on the peace of mind. But also, like, I think this person brings you a lot of peace, like whoever this person around you is. This could even be like a mother, I'm feeling, because Cancer is also mother energy if your mom is a Sagittarius. This is going to be a very healing and like fun time for you. Maybe you haven't had historically like a great relationship with your mom either, and you could be like fostering a new relationship with someone from your family. Because, you know, holidays tend to bring people together. We have integration. So yeah, as I said, like I think that you are integrating like old facets of yourself, you know, your childhood with who you are now. I think that you're also like releasing and letting go pain from your childhood, and your angels are helping you out with this. But this says, I combine body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity into a new dimension. So yeah, you're definitely forgiving too. You're forgiving, I think, hang-ups, because we have the hangman here, and you're really moving forward. And the high priestess speaks about intuition, but also wisdom. And I think that you are, you know, extracting the wisdom from the pain that has been like caused in your life, or, you know, these childhood wounds, or, you know, whatever has happened with these past people or past person. And that's really helping you elevate not only your vibration, but elevating the collective consciousness vibration as well. And because Sagittarius is all about seeing the higher perspective of things and the silver linings. So you are starting to, I think you're starting to like love humanity like unconditionally, and that's like really beautiful. And this is going to bring you a lot of peace of mind. You guys are going to have peace of mind on something. So maybe you guys have been waiting for an answer from afar, and you're going to be getting that answer. I also feel like you guys, like, I think some of you guys are dating online. And I think you're going to meet this person. Okay, so here is your love message. What's the love message for pile number 4? End of 2019 blessings. End of 2019 blessings. Okay. Okay. That's the second time the true love cards popped out today. Let's get clarification. So this could be a Sagittarius, but we have unconditional love and true love. So this is really great. Okay, we have soulmate at the bottom of the deck, and we have true love and then retreat. So you may be actually going on a retreat. As I said, there was something about travel, like long distance travel. So you may be going on a trip with your honey boo boo, or you could be going on a trip and meet your honey boo boo. But let's pull some charms to get some clarification. This is definitely the best reading I've done so far. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, so we have an owl. We also have an owl in the pictures here. So yeah, definitely wisdom and observation is going to be huge at the end of the year. We have the squirrel. So the squirrels, you know, they're collectors of things. So you may actually be getting like an addition to your collection, but also squirrels are very like hyperactive. So you may be experiencing like a lot of high energy situations towards the end of the year, which could be fun. I have the mask card here, but it was face down, or not card, mask charm here, but it was face down. So you are seeing the reality of someone. Someone is like taking their mask off, so there is something being revealed to you. We also have the bee, so that's usually the worker bee. So you could actually because with the retreat, I feel like you guys are actually taking time off work. But you guys are like, could be workhorses, or, you know, people who just like love work. Oh, I'm seeing Dawn right here. So maybe someone's name is Dawn or Donald or something. D-O-N. Also, oh, down. D-O, we have a W. So maybe you're headed south from where you are if you're going on a vacation or a trip or meeting people for the holidays. We also have a V. So vow, we have vow. We have now. Maybe some of you guys are getting proposed to. That could be what a new relationship blossoms is like. Instead of being like boyfriend girlfriend, you guys are like, or girlfriend girlfriend, boyfriend boyfriend, you guys could be getting actually engaged. We also have an I here. So we have a D-O-W-N-V-I. Okay. And then we have the caged bird. So that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe some of you guys are getting like locked down, and like not in a bad way, but I think that this could signify like, you know, it's cuffing season, right? So you could be getting like engaged, as I said, or maybe getting like a promise ring or something of that sort. We also have the hope charm here, which is also it's a breast cancer awareness charm. So maybe someone around you could be like beating cancer, or maybe this is a time where you remember someone who has cancer and maybe their names like or initials are in here, but they're definitely around you at this time. And we have the bulldog again, so definitely going to, like, someone around you is very loyal, but also this could be about you maybe having to like stand your ground in situations. Maybe, like, as I said, it's the holidays, so it can be kind of a interesting time for some people. But try not to be too aggressive. Or there may be someone who's being aggressive towards you, but the dog is also really about loyalty. You have two dogs here, so, but there's a little dog and a big dog. So that might actually like be pertaining to some people. Like, you could either be the little dog or the big dog. That's like something like these two are interacting with each other. Or this could be like a mom and a, or a dad and a puppy. So definitely I'm getting like family vibes around this. So this Cancer charm could be in regards to this family situation. Anyway, so we have 3 references to stars. So there could be an Aquarius around you, but it's also shooting stars. So you definitely have the ability to make a wish this December, or a wish fulfillment could be coming in for you as well. And we have the spider. So fated events are going to be happening around you that are meant for your growth, because we have the tree as well, and then we have this dragonfly, which to me is always just like magical and mystical, you know. I love seeing dragonflies during the summertime. You maybe have seen a lot of dragonflies, or maybe you've even seen a dragonfly recently, like a painting or something, because I'm pretty sure they don't hang around when it's this cold, at least where I'm at. And this could be a symbol from your past loved ones also. I always see dragonflies as like a symbol of like my grandfather. So, and tree can be roots, you know, so this could be like a family member. This could be a message for someone whose family member has passed away of breast cancer, and they're just saying like hello, and that they're protecting you with this big dog and this little dog, so they're watching you from above. The cage bird also like reminds me of like The Cage Bird Sings, which is by Maya Angelou, which is a poem, and I love that poem. But maybe Maya Angelou is of significance to you, or if you haven't heard that poem, it is really beautiful also. So that may be good for you to listen to, may bring you some hope. There is also like, I mean, with all the stars here, it's a lot of hope and like brightness. So, and we have the heart charm, so there's some love, you know, as obviously we have true love here, so, and retreat. So that may actually be what this cage bird is about also, is you may want some alone time, and like with, as I said, potentially like your honey boo boo. And I think you're gonna get it, but there definitely is like no falsehood. I think that you could be worried about someone like not being their true self, or maybe like someone like not being your true love, but the mask was here like face down, so I do think that they are being genuine, whoever this person is. Yeah, lots of woodland creatures, so maybe you live somewhere out in like where there's a lot of animals or insects. Yeah, there's like so many more animals in this one than in any other one. Yeah, lots of references to woods. Let's see if there's any other ones interacting. I think that's it. Okay. But yeah, definitely with this owl, like, pay attention like to your surroundings. The universe is trying to send you messages. I always see owls as messages, so an owl, like if you're seeing owl things, like pay attention to what you're thinking about when you see the owls, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, And thank you so much for continuing to watch my readings and being patient with me. And yeah, I am still available. I'm actually available for personal readings now that I've gotten settled into my new place. But I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of 2019 and happy holidays. Mwah! I love you guys so much. All right, bye guys.